Shalom Yisrael. First and foremost, I'm to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rucha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to those Akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity, along with Israelite foreign brothers that like the heathens, but the line on the fell side was back to nation of Israel, which nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is brother you call Ahmad from the branch of Great Millstone LA Camp back on this video. And today's video will be entitled The Counsel of the Lord Shall Stand. I was going to go on some precepts and Lord willing, you brothers and you sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemon Shai. And I'm going to start with the book of Acts, chapter 5, and verse 34. Now a little background what's going on in this chapter. When you begin to read the chapter, there were two Israelites, two wicked Israelites named Ananias and his wife Sapphira, and it was stealing from the church, and the spirit of Yahweh Shemon Shai have revealed unto Apostle Peter on that they were stealing, and both of them, Ananias and Sapphira, were put to death, and after that, the apostles began to, heal the Israelite believers, and led to more Israelite men and women, coming, being added to the church, and after that, the apostles were in prison, for teaching the name of Yahweh Shemon Shai, and this is what led to this council, Gamaliel. Which brothers can read the whole chapter, but this, go on. Just wanted to make a brief overview of what was going on in this chapter, But I'm going to start off in the book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 34. It says, "And then stood there up one in the council, a Pharisee, named Gamaliel, a doctor of the law, had a reputation among all the people, and commanded to put the apostles forth a little space." So he commanded, the people to basically, give the apostles some space, because the apostles, they were being persecuted, for righteousness' sake. It says, "And said to them, Ye men of Israel, take heed to yourselves what you intend to do as touching these men." It says, "For before these days rose up Theudas, boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who was slain, and all as many as obey him were scattered and brought to nothing." It says, "After this man rose up Judas of Galilee in the days of the taxing, and drew away much people after him. He also perished, and all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed." So Gamaliel, he's bringing out, two different accounts of Israelite men, wicked Israelite men, that, their counsel, according to their own mind, came to nothing. It says, verse 38, disappoint. It says, verse 38 and 39, "And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught." Right, so, but if it be of Yahweh, you cannot overthrow it. Lest happily you be even found to fight against Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. That's right. So this truth is of the counsel of Yahweh by Hashem Shai. And Esau is trying to overthrow it, rather be by, the YouTube guidelines, clipping our videos and destroying our channels, or rather be persecution upon us. But guess what? You Edomites, you cannot overthrow this truth, because there was prophecy that in the last days, that the Israelites will wake up to the nationality, begin on with the elect, So, and this proves Gamaliel, and this right, I just want to make a quick point. This proves that all the Pharisees wasn't wicked, because Gamaliel, he was a Pharisee, he was a righteous man, and he was spiritual, So, The counsel of the Lord, Yahweh Bashemashai, shall stand. As it says in Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning. The Lord had declared the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things are not yet done. And right, and what is an example of an ancient thing that hasn't been fulfilled yet, an ancient prophecy. The MOTB. You know, we know that the MOTB infrastructure is here. Because Apostle John prophesied about the MOTB, the CHIP, the implantable technology that will go on either your hands or your forehead, according to Revelation 13:16. That was an ancient prophecy, that was revealed unto Apostle John um, when he was in the island of Patmos in the Roman Empire. And that prophecy will be fulfilled in these days, in these times. Like I said, the MOTB technology is already here, you know, but it hasn't been made mandated yet as a standard of how to live, But very soon, in the near future, according to biblical prophecy, the MOTB will be made mandated, in America and worldwide. It'll be global, according to this real quick Revelation 3:10, you know, Revelation 3:10, and it reads, and this is Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience," meaning, this applies to the elect, because they will keep the word of the Lord's patience. They will endure in the truth. They will bear their cross. They will endure afflictions and sufferings, all for the name of Yahweh Bashemashai, which is keeping the word of the Lord's patience. It says, "I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation." And what's the hour of temptation? The MOTB, the CHIP, the implantable technology. You know, so for the elect, enduring this truth, that will endure this truth to the end. Um, a benefit the Lord will do, the Lord will put a heavy spirit on the elect not to resist the MOTB. The Lord will put a heavy spirit on the elect to not take that CHIP, even in the face of death. It says, "Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." Right. So, when you define the word world in the Greek, it's from the Greek word oikoumene, which means the whole inhabited earth, the world. So the MOTB Ed RD Lisa Esau New World Order. So this New World Order will be global. It's beginning on in America. So this MOTB will be mandated in America and throughout the whole world, according to this prophecy. Revelation 3:10. So going back to Isaiah 46:10, I just want to bring that out real quick. Um, Declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things are not yet done. Saying my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. So let's define the word counsel. You know, in the Hebrew, counsel is from the Hebrew word itazah, which means counsel, advice, purpose. You know, and the Lord's perfect purpose consists of His prophecies being fulfilled. Like Apostle R always say, it's really the most hardship that the Lord is putting the Spirit on Esau to make it to bring it to pass. But really, it's the most hardship, man, because remember this, um, the Lord already said this prophecy was going to be fulfilled way even before Esau came into power, during this captivity, America. Which we know America is the second leg of Rome, the reincarnation of the Roman Empire. But that's how you know it's the most high chip, because Esau wasn't even in power yet, you know, for this kingdom, America, you know. So that proves it right there that it's the most high chip, man. He's gonna test everybody, including us, but we understand according to the scriptures, the elect is going to overcome, is not gonna take that sea hip and they're gonna be delivered. And Lord willing that applies to us. But this is 2 Corinthians 13:8. It says, "For we can do nothing against the truth but for the truth." Yeah, so At the end of the day, these Edomites, they can't do nothing against this truth, but be for it, you know. So the more and more they demonize us, the more and more Israelites are going to look into it. Oh, more members are going to be added to the church, you know. It's because the Lord will have a special spirit in the elect to resonate with this truth, and no matter how it comes out, once the elect hear, they're gonna resonate with it and they're gonna repent because what did Yahweh Shai say? He said, "My sheep hear my voice." The sheep, the Lord's sheep are Israelites. Begin on with the elect, and they will hear His voice through His prophets when they teach the word. You know, so um, go to Proverbs 19:21. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand right. So, there are many devices, and devices is from the Hebrew word uh machashab, machashabah, machashabah, which means thought, device, plans. So Esau got all these plans, which we know is the seed of the whole population, which really that's the Most High chip. We know he wants to do depopulation control. We know that he wants these Edomites, the least of Esau, the Rothschilds and them, the Rockefellers. You know, we know they have plans to exterminate us Israelites, all of us. But that's not going to happen because the Lord has an elect that's going to be saved. Now it is written that some of the elect will die in the truth by not receiving the MOTB. According to Revelation 24, they're going to die by way of beheading. But, that's prophecy. But for the most part, the elect of Israel, they're going to be delivered. Now the Lord is going to have Esau have his way with 2/3 of Israel, the undesirable Israelites. But with his elect, for the most part, they're going to be delivered. You know, so there are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord Yahweh thou shalt stand. So Esau got all these plans. He want to do he want to make the world, uh, the new. He want to make the standard of American culture, Western culture, with this, technology, the artificial intelligence. Guess what, man? That's not gonna stand. You know, because remember the kingdom of heaven has been prophesied, man. So the wisdom of this world all gonna perish when Yahweh Shai comes back. All this technology, this artificial intelligence, this transhumanism, these robots, these cyborgs, all this, the wisdom of this world is gonna be vanished, gonna be passed away with the destruction of this kingdom. And Yahweh Shai, he gonna set up his kingdom on earth. But this is Psalms 33:10. The Lord Yahweh bringing the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the device of the people of none effect. Right, that's what the Lord is going to do. You know, the Lord won't cause all of Esau's counsels to come to nothing, man. And we can't wait for that. You know, because the Lord will, people will be seed to fulfill prophecy, of course. The ones not written in the book of life. The 2/3 of Israel and these heathens, they're gonna be seated. You know, but the Lord not gonna have it as a, you know, it's not gonna be an ongoing trend or way of life of the sea of technology being the standard of America, how to live. That's not gonna be fulfilled. Like I said, it will be fulfilled in regards to people taking it. Taking it in their hands or in their foreheads. But it's not gonna last. Because remember, uh, Yahweh Shah has his elect to save. You know, so but this council of these heathens of Esau, one to see it the whole population, that's not gonna stand forever. That's gonna come to naught eventually. When Yahweh Shah comes back. It says he maketh a device to the people of none effect. The counsel of the Lord Yahweh standeth forever. The thoughts of his heart to all generations. Right. So All the prophecies of Yahweh Shemosha are going to stand forever. The Lord said that this kingdom, America, will be destroyed. For example, in Isaiah 13:17, you know, guess what? That's part of the Lord's prophecy. Isaiah 13 and verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which are the Russians, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Yeah, because there's going to be nothing these Americans going to do to buy Russia to from destroying this place, man. You know, it says, you're not gonna be able to please them with silver, with gold, nothing, because ultimately the Lord gonna put a heavy spirit in the Russians, beginning over Vladimir Putin to destroy this place. And it's gonna say in verse 18, their bows, which are that represents the missiles, also shall dash young men in pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Yes, because the missiles, they don't have emotions. So these ICBM missiles that's gonna come from Russia and from other countries, North Korea, Iran, you know, uh, China, countries like that, you know, when they send the missiles not gonna have no emotions. They're gonna destroy the young man and woman. Pregnant woman, which is the fruit of the womb. No respect to persons. You know, it says in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms. Which is America, because this America is the glory of kingdoms. Every country outside of America wants to emulate America's customs. The Western culture. You know, everybody speak English, use the dollar is the number one currency in the world. You know, everybody got fast food. All these other countries, for the most part, outside of America, they have fast food, American fast food restaurants in their countries. Feminism. You know, things like that. It says the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when Yahweh old through Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall not be inhabited, neither shall it dwell in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, because the Arabians, which are the Ishmaelites, the Arabs, they like to set up shop in America. Predominantly coming in our neighborhoods and thriving off of us, man. You know, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, right? So America will be destroyed. You know, and it says, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Right. So, verse 21 and 22 describes what will inhabit America after be destroyed, because it's going to be, after America be destroyed by the missiles, it's going to be like a desert, and it's going to be nothing but unclean, you know, um, creatures that's going to inhabit this place, America, after it be destroyed. Wild beasts of the islands and dragons, stuff like that. So yeah, I can, the counsel of the Lord shall stand. You know, we understand that Esau will pushes the his new world order, which is MOTB, to see it will be made mandated in America and throughout the whole world, according to Revelation 3 and 10. You know, but we understand that the Lord is going to overthrow this new world order. You know, by this kingdom of America being destroyed when Yahweh shall come back. So at the end of the day, the counsel of the Lord shall stand, and there's nothing Esau can do against this truth. So the Lord willing, I was edified, and until next time, Shalom.